Hello coin collectors out there, welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. We're going to kind of take it easy on today's video and talk about two simple quarters, the Nebraska State Quarter and the Nebraska America the Beautiful Quarter. Before we get into that, I want to give a thank you to Bobby Slater, who left a recent comment on my 1959 mule cent. He said, "There's always something new to learn here." I appreciate that. That's very kind words. I do put in a lot of research into most of my videos, so I'm glad that people are appreciating that and learning something from it. This video might be a little less educational, but I figured it'd be a nice change of pace and just kind of look at two of these quarters in case you haven't come across them in your collection yet. Let's start with the one that came out first, the one dated 2006. And interestingly, this state quarter actually has kind of a national park or a national monument on it. It is Chimney Rock. We see Chimney Rock in the background. We see kind of like an Oregon Trail scene right here with some oxen pulling a cart with people in it going across Chimney Rock. Now, Chimney Rock was designated as a National Historic Site on August 9th, 1956, and is maintained and operated by the Nebraska State Historical Society. Practically anywhere travelers go in Nebraska, they will encounter reminders of America's westward expansion. You can also see those just by looking at nickels that are made from 2004 to 2006. The state is crisscrossed. The state is crisscrossed by Oregon and Mormon trails, the Pony Express, Lewis and Clark Trail, the Texas Olga Trail, and the Sydney Deadwood Trail. A little bit about the quarter specifications itself. This quarter was released April 3rd, 2006. The reverse side, which you're looking at right here, features Chimney Rock. The obverse side is your standard for recent Washington quarters. We've got George Washington. This one happens to be minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Continued information about the quarter. Standard diameter thickness in the edge is redded. It's a copper nickel combination, just like all the other quarters. 8.33% nickel, 91.67% copper. Now on to the more recent quarter. So this one right here came out as part of the America the Beautiful quarter, and it kind of shares the same theme that we were talking about earlier. So a lot of people went through Nebraska that we mentioned, most notably the Oregon and the Mormon trails. So there were a lot of people that actually stopped in Nebraska and set up a homestead. So that's what this quarter right here captures. As far as the mintages go for the homestead quarter that we're looking at right here, there were 248.6 million made at the Denver, 214.4 million made at the Philadelphia, 1.1 million circulation quality not released for circulation made at the San Francisco, and 831,000 proof coins. So that circulation quality not released for circulation is kind of an interesting designation. I'm not sure I've really come across that before, but maybe that's a little bit more common with the San Francisco Mint America the Beautiful quarters. That would make sense to me. All right, back to the description of this. The reverse side of the quarter has been designed the emblematic of the Homestead National Monument of America. It represents three fundamentals of survival common to the homesteaders: food, shelter, and, you guessed it, water. Inscription around the image reads Homestead, Nebraska 2015, and of course PLURIBUS UNUM. A portrait of the first president, George Washington, is on the obverse. This is the same portrait, in fact, on all of the America the Beautiful quarters, and was first seen on the 1932 circulating quarter. So it's been around for quite a long time. This quarter was released in February 9th, 2015. So February is generally when the first quarters of the year come out. So in case you haven't kind of seen the image that we're looking at right here, we've got the three keys to survival for homesteaders. We have food, water, and shelter. So that's all being captured in this reverse image of the quarter. Now on the left side, we see Nebraska, on the top side we see Homestead, so it's representing the Homestead National Monument of America, located, as you guessed it, in Nebraska. Alright, I'll keep this video kind of short. Hopefully you enjoyed this. This was just kind of a fun look at two quarters here. If you're enjoying this little series where I look at both the state quarter and the America the Beautiful quarter, feel free to let me know. I'll continue to post more educational videos and more in-depth ones, but it's nice to kind of switch them up every once in a while and make a pretty easy video without, you know, a lot of technical terms or a lot of research that needs to go into them. So have a great day, everyone. Thank you and best of luck coin collecting. Enjoy.